So every chemical peel starts with a cleanse. So by thoroughly cleansing the skin is really important, because obviously it's going to remove all dirt, debris, any sort of pollution, any bacteria, any of Stephen's makeup off the skin. And what that means is once we've thoroughly cleansed the skin, once we treat the skin with the chemical peel products, you're really getting full impaction on the skin. So the cleanser we're using is a pH balanced cleanser. So it's sulfate free, and what that means is your skin has a certain measurement, and a lot of cleanse products can disturb that pH balance, leading to lots of issues like compromised skin, redness, irritation, sometimes spots. So this cleanser is pH balanced, so it will thoroughly cleanse the skin, remove lots of excess oil, but won't compromise the health of the skin as well. And then with every treatment you will also get a double cleanse. I'm just about to do a double cleanse, but I will edit that out of the video. So the next solution that I'll be applying to Stephen's skin is a solution which will start to lower the pH of Stephen's skin. Now once the pH starts to lower, what then happens is the skin will start to encourage the removal of dead skin cells. So we're starting the chemical peel process as soon as I apply this solution. It will also break down the connections between the cells to allow the desquamation process. We're helping to encourage removal of dead skin cells, but it will also allow penetration of chemical peel solutions afterwards. So this is applied with quite a rough gauze. How's that feeling, Stephen?
That's fine.
Does it feel quite rough?
It does.
Okay. So that pressure is very normal, and what we're doing is we're creating a physical exfoliation as well as a chemical exfoliation with that solution. So this will be applied all over the skin, and like I say, we're starting to lower that pH. We're starting that elimination or that dead skin cell removal, and we're also breaking down those bonds, ready for our acids to be applied to the skin. If your skin is really compromised, you may have quite a high tingling sensation. If your skin is generally in good condition, you may not feel this solution at all. Can you feel anything on your skin, Stephen?
No.
Okay. So you may see there's a lot of redness on the skin, which is totally normal because we've encouraged that blood circulation or that vascular system. So every time you come for a treatment, like Stephen's going to experience now, I will be performing a skin analysis. So as you can see, I've got my little headset on and it's got a magnifying lens. That gives me a great opportunity to look really close at Stephen's skin or your skin when you come in for a treatment. So methodically, I'll be working around Stephen's skin and I will be giving feedback on what I can see. That gives me more information as a professional skin therapist to what I will physically see on the skin and how I can treat Stephen's skin or your skin when you're coming for treatment. But it also gives you as a client lots of information on what is happening on your skin, but all over your skin. Brilliant, so I'm just going to pop my magnifying lenses down and start to work over Stephen's skin. So Stephen's main skin concern is aging. So across the forehead there we can see that we've got some expression lines. So the chemical peel will definitely help to start to resurface this area of the skin. So we can help to eliminate dead skin cells, we can eliminate any dull pigmented cells, and we can start to stimulate collagen and reduce these expression lines across the forehead area. So Stephen hasn't had a treatment in a little while, so we can see we've got some dehydration across the forehead. That literally means that Stephen's skin is lacking in moisture. So your chemical peel will definitely help to replenish moisture in the forehead area, but actually looking really nice and clear. So moving on to the ears, we can see, or I can see that we've got some pigmentation on the ears. So that's dark pigmented cells. So generally we will see pigmentation on ears. So I'd always say make sure that you're popping your sun protection creams across the ears there. Moving along the cheek area, we can see we've got some redness across the cheeks. Generally, I would see that after applying that solution that I've applied to Stephen's skin. But I can also see that we've got some compromised areas here. So it could be due to lockdown, the skin has become a little bit more dehydrated and sensitised. So we can really have to reinforce the area. Nice and clear across the nose there. And then mirroring the other side across the cheeks, we've got some redness and some dehydration. So the chemical peel will definitely help to restore that barrier function, so helping to protect and reduce the redness, but increase hydration on the skin. And then we've got some pigmentation on the ears as well. So home care, we really need to be looking at protecting those ears with UV protectant. Moving around the jawline, so really nice and clear around this jawline area. A lot of dehydration on the neck area. And nice and clear across this side of the jawline as well. And then just some dehydration on the lower half of the neck there. So all in all, not had a treatment in a while, potentially some stressed lockdown skin. So the chemical peel today will help to restore Stephen's hydration. It will help to reinforce the barrier function, so we can help to reduce the redness across the top half of the skin. And your chemical peels will help to stimulate collagen within the skin, so we can really help to reduce these first signs of aging that Stephen is concerned with on the forehead and more so around the eyes. So every time you come in for treatment, you would receive a thorough skin analysis. So I'm just about to apply a chemical peel solution to Stephen's skin. Now, chemical peels, like safety, is utmost important. So every time anybody has a chemical peel, I will enforce all the time that your eyes remain shut, and I will maintain safe practice throughout applying the chemical peel solution to your skin. Stephen's eyes are nice and closed. So what I'm going to do first of all is apply the chemical peel solution to the forehead area. Now, because we are applying a medium depth chemical peel, I have to ensure that the acid does not cross over at all, because if so, we'll have too much acid in certain areas, which is not beneficial. And to maintain those safe practices, what I shall be doing is applying it to certain areas of the face, allowing that solution to absorb into Stephen's skin and communicating throughout that treatment, just to ensure Stephen feels confident and I feel confident as a practitioner. How's that feeling on the skin, Stephen?
Feels fine. I can feel a little bit of tingling.
Okay, on a sensation of 1 to 10, so 1 being sort of like can't really feel anything, 10 feeling sort of really quite uncomfortable. Where are you on that scale?
I would say maybe a 3/4.
Okay, so when you say 3/4, what sort of sensation is it? Just a little bit of heat? Is it like a little bit of irritation?
It actually feels like it's warming and just almost like pins and needles sort of feeling on my forehead.
Okay, so quite warm, and then we've got sort of like tingling sensation. Skin's looking good. So historically, a lot of people's experience of chemical peels is the fact that when you do a chemical peel, you will see lots of redness, lots of shedding. There is quite an aggressive visual look to the skin. But as you can see from here, it's actually really, really nice and clear. because the chemical peel action is to work with the natural process of your skin. And when Stephen leaves the treatment, and if you have a treatment, because it encourages the natural process will still be encouraged once you've left treatment. So it's an ongoing stimulation of your skin. How's your skin feeling?
Yeah, fine.
So just applying it to the neck and the jawline. So this is maybe some areas where you will experience maybe some breakouts. You may get some shaving irritation, some ingrowing hairs. Generally the jawline is a hormonal area, and that's when we may see lots of breakouts across the area. So your chemical peels are really great for helping to decongest the skin and also reduce any bacteria formation. How's your forehead feeling? Any sensation? Has it changed?
Yeah, it's gone.
Okay, so no sensation on the forehead.
No.
Okay. So forehead's looking fine, no sensation. Any sensation on the lower half of your skin?
Yeah.
What sensation would you be experiencing?
Same as my forehead, a tingling feeling. It's warming. And I know I can't touch my face, but now I feel like I've got an itch that I want to scratch.
Okay, so a little bit itchy there. So on a scale of 1 to 10, where would you put that sensation?
About a 3, maybe 4.
Okay, so quite low on that spectrum.
Mm-hmm.
So moving on to the nose area. So this is somewhere where you may experience some congestion. You may experience some blackheads. It could be an area of a lot more sensitivity. So the nose area is typically somewhere where someone may experience a lot of excess oil and some congestion. So the chemical peel, the salicylic acid peel, will get into the follicle wall. It will help to clear out lots of dead skin cells. It will also help to eliminate the impactions or the blockages which are leading to your blackheads or your comedones. You may also experience more sensitivity across the middle half of the skin, so the chemical peel can help to strengthen and reinforce the skin. So really great options for either end of the spectrum, really, really sensitive or potentially quite congested skin. How's that feeling?
Yeah, fine.
Top lip, sit. So working up towards that eye area, a lot of people tend to have a lot of concerns around the eye area. So we can take this chemical peel quite close to the eye. So great for those crow's feet, that dehydration around the eye area, because the chemical peel will help to encourage the cells which stimulate the hydration within your skin, but also will help to strengthen the skin and also helps to stimulate the collagen within the skin. So great for your premature aging. So just moving around to the other side. So Stephen, how's your skin feeling generally all over?
Warm now, and a very light tingling sensation.
So when you say warm, is it like sitting next to the radiator? Is it like you're on holiday in the sun? What sort of warmth do you think are you experiencing?
Just sort of being out, in the sun on a nice day, not a boiling hot day, just a nice day, and it just feels like cosy warm.
Okay. Experiencing any sort of like irritation, anything uncomfortable?
No.
Good. So skin's looking good. We've got a little bit of redness on the skin and then more so on the neck, but I know you experience redness generally on the neck anyway. So your chemical peels are great for all skins. So if we start on one end of the spectrum with your sensitivity or rosacea, the treatment can actually help to restore and help to repair the skin. So if you have a compromised skin, your skin is quite open and it can allow your natural moisture to disappear, but also allow allergens and pathogens to get into the skin, and your skin can become quite red and irritated. Your chemical peels will generally hydrate and reinforce the skin, so really good for that redness, that inflammation, that irritation. So with aging, chemical peels will help to resurface the skin, so remove lots of dead skin cells. So if your skin is quite dull, lackluster, we can eliminate that dull, lackluster, almost what I refer to as dry cornflakes, remove them off. But also the absorption of the chemical peel solutions will encourage new skin cell reproduction. So our skin can get a little bit lazy, a little bit slow as you age. Your chemical peels will stimulate that new cell production, which in turn leads to brighter, healthier, more hydrated skin. So if you see any fine lines and wrinkles, they can diminish with new collagen stimulated and also that hydration within the skin as well. So if you have any hyperpigmentation like Stephen has on his ears, that's darker pigmented cells and look quite dark on the skin, your chemical peels will really encourage that to be removed or eliminated, so we can reduce that dark pigment. Now, acne is a condition where your follicle wall or your pilosebaceous unit is blocked up, and that blockage is through dead skin cells. So we have excess dead skin. We will also have excess oil, so you generally see lots of oily shine. These two in combination, trapping that pilosebaceous unit or that follicle wall, will then lead to the production of bacteria in that follicle wall. Those three elements there will lead to inflammation. So your chemical peels will get into the skin and clear out the dead skin, will manage that oil and bacteria, and also reduce that redness as well. So great for all skins. Stephen has had one layer of this specific chemical peel, so every single treatment is customized to your skin. Be myself that chooses what you will or you won't have, and everything that I choose is for safety but also for the benefits of your skin. Now, because Stephen has had lots of treatments before, because Stephen has had a great response to the first application, I will be moving forward with a second application, but it will all depend on Stephen's responses. So I'll start on the forehead and then I'll move forward. So Stephen has now had 2 layers of chemical peel applied to the skin. So Stephen, explain what you're feeling at the moment.
At the moment, my skin feels very warm and tingly all over. It's like being on holiday when you've been sunbathing by the pool all day and having a few cocktails. Just at that point before your skin goes crispy, when you feel that heat from the afternoon sun, that's currently how my face is feeling.
And whereabouts? All over the skin or specific areas?
This sort of cross-section of my face here, my forehead a little bit, but obviously underneath here is feeling quite warm and burning sensation. But it's not a painful sensation, it's not hurting me, it's not feeling uncomfortable, it's perfectly bearable.
Stephen has some aging concerns. One of the solutions that I will be applying to the skin and leaving on the skin is a high % retinol. Now, retinol will stimulate new cell production, as well as stimulating collagen, hydration, stimulating new skin cell production, but also helping to regenerate and eliminating pigmented cells. The great thing is about this next solution is the chemical peel will work from the outside through the skin to the inner layers and have a biochemical change. Your retinol will absorb down through to the bottom layers of your epidermis. It will encourage the natural process from the inside out. So you're getting a really nice double action when I apply retinol to the skin, which will help dramatically for premature aging. So this will be applied with a nice thin layer all over the skin. It may tingle the skin, which is a normal sensation, but fabulous product for premature aging, hyperpigmentation, even an acneic skin.
It's a little bit uncomfortable. It kind of feels like a sharp pain, if I'm honest. It's not unbearable, but it is there and I can feel it.
Scale of 1 to 10?
At the moment, I'd probably say about a 7.
Okay, so quite high. By applying a retinol solution, yes, it will tingle, yes, it's a normal sensation, but the benefits that I can achieve on Stephen's skin is well worth this few minutes feeling a little bit uncomfortable, because we're getting that double whammy. Chemical peel from the outside in. The retinol that I've applied now will help to stimulate the skin from the inside out, and this will work on the skin for the next 72 hours as well. What we now really need to do is to restore, hydrate and repair the skin. The skin's going to need a lot of moisture for the next few days. I'm now going to impact that moisture with the next few products. So the next solution I'm going to apply is peptide rich. There's peptides in here which will stimulate collagen, elastin and hyaluronic acid, so hydration. There's peptides in here which will suppress melanocyte activity, so reduce the cells which produce the pigment. And there's also peptides in here that will help to reinforce the skin as well. So I'm going to ask Stephen what he has experienced, and I've applied this beneficial repairing hydrating solution. So any sensation at all?
No.
So nothing initially, so I'm just going to leave that just while the skin absorbs it, just to see if there is a change in sensation. Then the next moisturising solution that I'm going to apply to the skin, because Illumia MD are medical grade, all of these ingredients will have deeper penetration on it. It will have a cellular change or a cellular impact on the skin. Now this moisturiser is a beautiful post-peel moisturiser, which not only will help to calm the skin down, will also help to repair and dramatically reduce the redness. Whenever you have a chemical peel, your skin is really desperate for a lot of moisture. The moisturiser here is designed to give you as much moisture into your skin post-peel. And every treatment will have a sunscreen. Even if you're going to leave the clinic and go to bed, you will always have a sunscreen. The reason why we always put on a sunscreen is because it's important anyway, but it's packed full of antioxidants. So even at night time after a treatment, really beneficial to have that antioxidant enriched sunscreen applied to your skin. Kind of chemical peel, your skin is quite vulnerable, so we always apply a physical sunscreen because that is the safest, less irritating sunscreen to apply to your post-peeled skin. Every time you have a chemical peel, your skin may feel a little bit tighter, it may feel a little bit slightly irritated, which is 100% normal. But I've used lots of moisture on Stephen's skin, and his skin will need this for the next 24 hours. And to support you with your home care, you actually get a free little set. This is your medical grade skincare to use at home. It's specifically designed for post-peel skin. You have a cleanser in here which is designed for hydration and reducing redness inflammation. You have a moisturiser in here which will pack in that moisture and strengthen the skin, and you also have a physical sunscreen. This is something that you get free with every single chemical peel, and it's to support you and your post-peel skin, and this will last you at least 5 days. So Stephen, you just had a treatment. How does your skin feel?
My skin feels great. No sensation now from the chemical peel. It feels clean and just quite light actually for now. But having had one of these peels before, I do know that come tomorrow morning my skin will feel a bit tighter, and over the next few days it will feel tight. But with the home care pack and moisturising and following a strict regime of skincare over the next few days, I know my skin will be amazing, and the results are proof. My skin, it just feels really clean and fresh.
So Stephen, thanks for volunteering for a chemical peel. I know that you absolutely hate having treatment, so thank you for that. Thank you guys for watching. I hope you enjoyed that demonstration of a chemical peel. Please can I ask, if you liked this video, if you could share it, if you could like the page, and it would be great if you could comment. We also have a YouTube channel which is Skin Logic Expert. There's lots of videos being uploaded on that channel, so please subscribe and you can be notified every time I load a video.
So as you know, I do all the behind the scenes paperwork and admin for Skin Logic Expert here, and we're going to be running a competition soon, so do look out for that, because there are some good prizes that are going to be in there, and one of the prizes will be a chemical peel like you've just seen me have done.
Thanks for watching.
Bye.